Shabbat Shalom. This week's reading from the Torah is Chayei Sarah. And the life of Sarah was 107 and 20 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. Genesis chapter 23, verse 1. It is interesting to note that Judaism is often regarded as a worldly religion, focusing on our earthly lives, while not placing much emphasis on the next life, otherwise known as olam, the world to come. However, when we delve into Torah, looking below the surface of the plain meaning, we begin to see a different picture. Additionally, the teachings of Chazal, the sages, can inform us as well concerning a perspective that brings us into a fuller knowledge of Torah. Torah itself may be compared to the ocean, perhaps because its depths are unfathomable. Moreover, it is recorded in Torah that the number of creatures in the ocean is uncountable. Perhaps this also applies to Torah itself in regard to the many facets of Torah. It is said that there are 70 faces of Torah, connotating the teaching that Torah presents its mysteries in many ways. The parsha begins with the death of Sarah, a seemingly disconnected beginning to a narrative entitled Chayei Sarah, the life of Sarah. Yet the first word of the parsha, Vayechi, meaning life, according to Rabbeinu Bachya, implies, quote, something that exists permanently. Thereby it could be inferred that this hints towards the understanding that her soul would, quote, take up permanent residence in the celestial regions. Rabbeinu Bachya, commentary on Genesis chapter 23, verse 1. In this respect, Chayei Sarah, the life of Sarah, may be understood as an implicit message or remez, hint, concerning Sarah's continued existence in olam haba. Thus, the title of the parsha points to the promise of an afterlife for the righteous in the world to come. We see this promise reiterated in regard to Abraham towards the end of the parsha. And Abraham expired and died in a good old age, an old man, and full of years, and was gathered to his people. Genesis chapter 25, verse 8. This phrase, gathered to his people, is likened by Sephorno to the bundle of life, the bundle of souls who are a part of the life after death, all from the righteous of the various generations who were like him in lifestyle. Sephorno continues, there are all kinds of different spiritual levels among the righteous souls. Not all attain the same level of righteousness while on earth, although all of them share the experience of enjoying eternal life. Sephorno commentary on Genesis 25:8. As is written elsewhere, thy people shall all be righteous, they shall inherit the land forever. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21. Shabbat Shalom.